Curiosity. Awakening the little Einstein in your child. Helping kids solve problems with the superpower of curiosity. Welcome, dear parents, to today's podcast episode. Have you ever wondered how great minds come up with world-changing inventions? Or more simply, how can we help our children not only be well-behaved but also become smart, flexible thinkers who can face life's challenges on their own? The secret might lie in a superpower that every child possesses: curiosity. In today's discussion, we'll explore how to awaken and nurture curiosity in children, turning it into a golden key that helps them form the habit of asking small but mighty questions. With this habit, they will feel confident exploring and discovering different paths to solve problems. We'll also talk about how to assign age-appropriate tasks, create a safe space for children to experiment, and most importantly, how to genuinely value every small effort they make on their journey to conquer knowledge. Let's begin. Why is the spark of curiosity so important? Dear friends, when you hear the words wonder or curiosity, what image comes to mind? Is it a wild-haired scientist deep in thought? Or perhaps a wide-eyed child trying to peer inside a toy? Curiosity is the starting point of all wonders. Think about it. Many of humanity's greatest inventions began with endless curiosity about the world around us. But wonders don't always have to be grand, like exploring the universe. Just as many brilliant innovations started from seemingly small questions. The best problem solvers are often the ones who consistently ask these tiny, yet powerful questions. Imagine a mechanical engineer designing a part for an airplane. She may spend years working with complex software, tweaking tiny gears. What keeps her passion alive day after day? It's those little questions she constantly asks herself. What if I lengthen this part a bit? Or shorten that one? Or, what purpose do these ridges serve? She keeps her curiosity alive, doesn't she? No matter your profession, constantly asking small questions is key to solving problems and discovering better solutions. Mathematicians might ask, have I seen a similar problem before? How can I apply that method here? Historians might wonder, who's telling this story? Are there other perspectives I'm missing? Writers often ask, is this word expressing exactly what I mean? What if I choose a different one? At first glance, these seem like small questions. But it's the repeated process of refining through these questions that fuels all meaningful progress. How can we teach our little geniuses to ask small but powerful questions? Sparking curiosity through the simplest things. To keep the fire of curiosity not just flickering but blazing brightly in a child's heart. The key doesn't lie in anything fancy or far away. It begins with the simplest actions we parents can take every day. One of the most important things is for parents to model asking small questions. Share your thinking process out loud when solving a problem. Say your questions out loud. For example, when watching a cartoon with your child, instead of just watching passively, ask, why do you think this character acted that way? What would you do if you were in their shoes? Or when helping with homework, say, writing a short English paragraph, you can voice your thoughts. Is this word suitable here? Could we express it in a clearer or more interesting way? This habit of thinking aloud teaches children how to question things naturally. Another great method is to encourage your child to ask questions during their homework. You can even make a fun poster to hang on the wall, listing useful question prompts to remind your child of what kinds of questions to ask themselves. For example, during a math session, the poster might include prompts like, does this problem remind me of something I've done before? What's different about it? How can I turn this hard problem into a simpler one I already know how to solve? Parents can regularly go through this list with their child. And don't forget to add new questions that the whole family discovers along the way. Choosing the right problems for your child to tackle. Dear parents, Choosing the right challenges for your child to solve is just as important as sparking their curiosity. We can guide our children to see the interesting aspects of a problem, which in turn ignites their curiosity and motivates them to solve it through their own questions. There are two key points in choosing appropriate problems. 1. The challenges must lie within the child's zone of proximal development, ZPD. This simply means the task should fall between what the child can do independently and what they can do with guidance or collaboration. In other words, don't make the task so easy that the child doesn't need to think at all. But also don't make it so hard that they feel hopeless just looking at it. Frequent observation and conversations to understand each child's thinking ability is crucial. And this also means that each child will have a different capacity to solve problems, and that's perfectly okay. 2. Prepare a series of challenges with gradually increasing difficulty. Start with tasks your child can solve easily to build confidence. Then slowly increase the difficulty. As challenges grow, children will naturally develop new problem-solving strategies that match their capabilities. Lastly, the problems we give our children should feel meaningful. Remember the engineer we mentioned earlier? She keeps going because she believes her work matters. Children are no different. We can choose problems related to their daily life or interests to ensure they see the value and joy in pushing through until they find a solution. Also, be sure to create a learning and play environment where every product your child creates, whether it's a drawing, a Lego model, or a spoken answer, is appreciated. A place where children are encouraged not just to complete tasks, but to strive for the best result they can achieve within their own ability. Final thoughts. Dear friends, curiosity is the inner drive to understand something we don't yet understand. It can be the spark for bold, even crazy ideas that reshape how we think and how the world works. But curiosity can also be expressed more quietly, in the perseverance of asking one small question after another, leading to steady, meaningful progress. Both forms of curiosity are vital for development. And we, as parents, carry both a responsibility and a wonderful opportunity to help our children build and grow this precious skill. Thank you for listening. Wishing you and your family many joyful moments of discovery together.